course, plays with the Swifts throughout the 2015 ANZ Championship season. Here we go. It's 3v4. So much to look forward to. And Guthrie, a bit of hustle in the pocket, just to let Williams know that she's there. Beckford is the starting goal attack for Jamaica. As you can see, very different athlete to Romelda Aitken. Offers something different as Shanice Beckford. Light-footed, graceful, slight player.
Shorter. A lot shorter.
We've spoken a lot about height today, Kamahara.
I haven't got a complex.
No, not at all, not at all. Beckford Chambers.
Is it foot on the line, maybe?
Didn't set properly, yeah.
Goalkeeper contact.
Here is Beckford. Smallest player under that post. He stands at just 173 centimetres. And Jamaica with the first two. England push into attack for the first time. Into Harton. Uses Greenway again. Edges closer to the post. And the lefty rolls one in. Great player, Jo Harton. Temapara, you would have seen a lot of her over the last couple of years playing with the Waikato Bay of Plenty Magic, and under the tutelage of Julie Fitzgerald has just blossomed into a world-class player.
Oh, most definitely. And we talk about the ANZ champ and what it's done for them, but also for their country. We look at the players out there, there's 4 or 5 of them that have been a part of an ANZ championship team.
In fact, all of them have been part, except for Pamela Cookie, have been involved out in either Australia or New Zealand as part of the ANZ champs at some point in their career, including Greenway. And the first couple of years with the Queensland Firebirds before returning home. Cookie from pocket to pocket. Clark then into Harton.
Goal defence.
And 2 from 2.
Advantage obstruction.
Asking a lot of Aitken, but she's up to the task. Penalised defensively, Romelda.
Advantage contact, goal attack.
Contact, wing defence.
It's nice of her to hold her up, Henry.
Advantage obstruction, wing.
Good pressure being applied here by Jamaica defensively.
Contact, goal defence.
And then have to skirt the perimeter from one side to the other before Cookie provides the best avenue into goal. And we're all tied up. It's 3 goals apiece.
It's very thoughtful of Sasha Gay Henry.
Here's Henry. Experienced player. She's going to retire at the end of this event. Playing her 69th test for Jamaica. Henry involved in every second pass on this passage forward, and Romelda just too big, too strong.
I think he called stepping for that under the post.
He did as well.
How fast England get that ball down the court, right through the middle.
And Harton should be able to finish it off here. So the English Roses hit the front. They lead at 4-3.
Advantage contact, centre. Goalkeeper contact. Yes.
Advantage break, goal defence. Advantage contact, wing defence.
Great work by Cookie off the centre pass to weave her way through 3 players. Is it another contact, Thames and Greenway?
Henry uses Williams. Now Beckford.
Contact, goal defence.
Like a ballet dancer in under that post, isn't she? So light on her feet. Such a slight player. She was going to back herself in. Well, Mentor dared her to go to the post then. And she said, I'll take you on, and she did just that.
It's great to see the skills that are displayed from every country that come out here and play.
I think I forgot to get your tip, Tamapara, before we started. Who do you think? I mean, it is a hard one to pick.
Contact, goal shooter.
Well, if I go by the score, yeah, it is a hard one. I probably am leaning towards Jamaica before the game started, actually.
Jamaica, obviously, so much, just massive potential.
Advantage contact.
Athleticism is incredible. I guess the question mark is when the heat's on and it becomes a mental game, they can go missing at times and it becomes an issue of concentration. Would that be fair to say that?
Most definitely. And in previous games, you've had opportunities where you can throw the ball into spaces and lots of things are open. But when they're shut down, what are they going to do next? And that's the ability that wins you games in tight situations. What's going to pull you through?
And the last big match they played was that classic bronze medal playoff at the Commonwealth Games last year where Jamaica got the job done. So England missed out on a medal. It was a disastrous games for them. Lost to New Zealand by 1 goal. They lost to Australia by 1 goal, and then it all fell apart. They just crumbled in that bronze medal playoff. And as a result, new coach. She's brought back some old faces. Cookie returns from injury. Greenway's back in this team. Even Sonia McClymar, after a 4-year absence, is back playing for England. This is Thompson in that centre position. And we'll see a few skyscraper balls like that into Romelda Aiken today. And of course, sitting on their bench, Temapara, they've got that X factor in Janelle Fowler-Reid, who I think Romelda was awarded the MVP for the Aussie conference in the ANZ Champs, and Janelle Fowler-Reid was awarded the MVP for the New Zealand conference. She's just sitting on the bench waiting to come on, the tallest player in the competition, 198 centimetres.
Wouldn't that be nice as a coach to have that opportunity to put them in? Wouldn't it be nice to see them both get on court? It would be. Well,
I think I'm right in saying in Singapore 4 years ago, they trialled both of them playing under the post. So you had 196 and then 198. Good luck matching up on that. But it didn't really have too much success for them. So the coaching staff has to pick one and they go with Romelda. And that's probably why.
Good timing, Cal.
Goal defence, besides.
There's Fowler-Reid, plenty to say on the right of screen, sitting on the bench. A giant of the game.
I like what I'm seeing from Williams at wing attack. She's got great change of direction, and Guthrie's been playing very well, but I think she's got the better of her at the moment.
Goal defence. The goal line.
Cookie, the former captain of this team, playing in her 3rd World Cup. And they're back within 1 goal.
Advantage contact, goal defence. Causing winged attack.
So Thompson provides plenty of athleticism in the mid-court.
She's got a great jump on her as well. Great pressure from the England defensive unit.
There's not too many balls that you put into Romelda that are too high. So the defensive stop for England.
Contact,
Mentor now. Looking to draw level. Bring it down the centre corridor, working the angles. Harton, it was a bullet-like pass. She won't shoot from that far out. Clark looking to feed it in, a miscommunication. They can't convert the turnover.
I do think Harton's on earlier. They turn and look at her, but don't let the ball go. They need to just let it go, and it gives her confidence as a shooter in there.
She's a confidence player, isn't it? She needs to feel that confidence from the feeders coming down the court. Amazing athletic take then from Paula Thompson.
She's been around for a wee while too. I remember playing against her. She's just so athletic, dynamic. It's going to go in the air. Don't even bother.
And Aiken gives them a 2-goal buffer again. So Jamaica with their nose in front, early stages of this clash. But it has been tight and it has been tense.
England gets a good first and second phase, and then it gets halted, and they have to work extra hard in that circle.
Yeah, defensively, Jamaica's done well, sort of holding them up in a sense.
Yeah, for sure.
Advantage contact, goal defence.
Aiken so far out, she's lost.
Kind of makes you think when Jeeva's come around to go for that short pass, take your massive step and do a layup. Your leap would kind of get you right under the post.
Wing defence obstruction.
So once again, England forced to go backwards. Now on the edge of the centre circle.
Connection between the feeders and the shooters is not there. They're hesitating, which means the Jamaican defence are doing a great job in that circle.
Oh, what about the take from Aiken? Just puts the big right mitt up.
Causing contact, both players.
She's going to wake up with some bumps and bruises tomorrow because she usually takes on 2 defenders, but in Beckford, Chambers and Mentor, you've got a bit of muscle there.
I was just going to say, God, they're giving it to her and she's getting battered, but when, like you said before, you've got Fowler Reid on the sideline, so you can give her a break, a spell.
Advantage obstruction, contact centre.
Well, Aiken played the first half yesterday against Samoa. She had 29 goals, and then they brought Janelle Fowler-Reid on, who had 39 goals in the second half of the netball game against Samoa.
Obstruction. Advantage moving too soon, advantage obstruction.
Beckford trying to find some space while Aiken's double-teamed. Little pocket rocket, can't quite find the net.
But when you've got someone like Aiken under the post, you kind of think it's a surety in terms of the rebound.
Back out by 2.
Advantage offside, wing defence. Contact.
Pamela Cookie. 2 from 2.
Advantage obstruction.
Another strong take by Aiken.
Obstruction.
And she's able to finish it off.
Mentor's got a big job ahead of her today out there. She needs the help from her defenders outside the circle.
Contact, goal defence. Contact, goal defence under the post.
So Jo Harton just hasn't quite found the timing with the connections, but also on the shot as well. Usually plenty of energy, Jo Harton. Just looks a little sore out there at the moment. And the body language from their star shooter isn't great.
Advantage offside.
I think there's a lot of emotion running around and within the team.
She's a bit like Shani Layton, Jo Harton. She wears her heart on her sleeve. She's passionate, always up on her toes, always verbal, has a lot to say. But this has been a really quiet start for the English shooter.
Goal third, goal defence. Advantage obstruction wing.
Here she is, Jo Harton. And another miss. And a great athletic defensive rebound by Jamaica. Facey.
Shooter obstruction.
Final minute of the quarter.
What's great about Jamaica on attack is that they don't mind playing 100 passes. If they've got it in their hand, they're happy with it, and then they just let that long bomb go into Aiken.
Goalkeeper, contact.
Penalty against Mentor and Beckford.
Hold, goal defence.
He's missed her last couple of attempts.
Beside the goal defence.
Shanice Beckford now
Beside the goal defence.
6 from 8.
Defending out of 4.
And that's better.
Jamaica.
Great work by Mentor.
And a great first quarter for Jamaica. They have come to play and set the early tone. The game is on their terms at the moment. They lead it by 3 at quarter time. It's 14-11. So plenty of work, Tema Parabailey, for England as they come into their huddle, and Jamaica, they have plenty of hustle, come out breathing fire in a sense, didn't they? A real sense of purpose about this Jamaican netball team.
Oh yeah, they, like you said, a lot of them out there are starting strong start, but they've got Aiken in that back there, and for Jiva Mentor, it's not just about the ball going into. They need to have that defensive pressure right throughout the court, similar to what we saw in the previous game with Australia, right from the goal shooter, pressuring the ball, so when they do throw it in, it's misdirected to Aiken.
So Romelda Aiken, 7 from 7. And Beckford 7 from 8. So they have shared the shooting. As we have a look at some of the highlights from the first quarter, England certainly not playing their best. They've done well to remain within 3 goals and remain obviously still in touch. Harton with 6 goals and Cookie with 5.
Yeah, and this is the area that they're having trouble with, just trying to get that connection into the shooter. I do think Harton is on early. They need to let the ball go to her. The more time she has it in her hands, the more confident she's going to get. And down the other end, they're definitely letting the ball go into Aiken. A couple of times, the Mentor has definitely come around and forced the error from Jamaica, but England just need to get those connections. If they get those connections, it'll be a different story in this quarter.
So does England consider changes, or do they say, hey, we just haven't clicked yet, we'll be a little bit patient, give this is our best and most experienced 7, and give them some time to gel, and the combinations will eventually click?
Yeah, I think they need to leave it there. I think it's just the basic errors, and they need to look at their own performance and do their own job and do it well.
So Jamaica leading England. This is the match that will determine the winner of Pool B. And they lead it 14-11 at quarter time. See Jo Harton just slapping her hands together.
Yeah, and I think she said, come on, so she knows that she needs to give a lot more out there.
So the second quarter about to get underway at Sydney Olympic Park. The all-important match between Jamaica and England. Jamaica with the early lead. They lead at 14-11. Jo Harton has tried to fire herself up quarter time. She realises that she needs to give more for this team. Still early days. Here's Harton. A long range. No, she's hesitant. So not 1, not 2, and as a result, they've coughed it up.
Yeah, the Jamaican defenders definitely don't give anybody an inch in that circle.
Mentor, just what the team needed, a lift, and the skipper provides it.
It's so hard to get tips from Aiken in there, so they need to cherish this ball, score it down the other end.
Must score, it's important, isn't it? Trail by 3. They need to get some confidence flowing in their goal shooter. She is the star of the show. Here she is. Can she deliver for her team? She can.
And she likes it too.
Well, teams have proven in the ANZ champs that you cannot beat Romelda Aitken just one-on-one, and it's such a big ask for Jiva Mentor. But as you keep saying, Temapa, she needs the support of her defenders around her.
Or, like she was just about to do there, she comes out and gets that intercept outside the circle before it even gets in there.
So you'd like to see her fly for a few more?
Oh, for sure. And that's a part of her makeup, you know. That's one of her skills. That's her strength to come out for that ball. But once again, she needs the support of her teammates to set her up for that.
Harton protecting the back space. Nice move on the baseline. Back-to-back goals. Just what the doctor ordered for Jo Harton.
Goal third.
Well done by Mentor. Great vertical leap.
Unlucky. Looked like it came off Romelda Aikens, but now it's Jamaica's throw-in.
Mentor's got that left knee strap. She went in for surgery and missed the last few games of the Melbourne Vixen season. Aiken with that trademark move, the splits.
Williams knows where to feed that ball into Aiken, away from the defender's arm.
So back out to that 3-goal lead.
Maximum attack. Goalkeeper contact.
Quick thinking by Harton in the back there. Quick in and out, getting closer to the post, making it a short point.
Thompson uses Beckford.
Some great matchups up there. Thompson, Clark, Guthrie and Williams in that mid-court.
And the goal attack for Jamaica. Beckford against the goal defence for England. Beckford Chambers, just to compete. We've got two Williams out there, both playing for Jamaica, and then Beckford on Beckford Chambers. And there is little Beckford. Continues to do her job and deliver for her team. She's up to 9 goals. She's outscored Romelda. It's a fair effort.
Great pre-movement from Harton. Took a defender out wide to quick shimmy and then drove that base.
Goalkeeper. So wrap around of your elbow. Where you are. Contact, goal defence. Where you are, defence beside, thanks.
So 8 to 9 with 9 goals. 9 goals apiece. They've shared it under the post, 50-50. We don't usually see that in a team that features Romelda Aitken.
No, it's usually dominated.
When you consider her shooting partner in the ANZ champs was Gretel Tippett. She usually score about a quarter of what Romelda would put on the board. And Harton has come out, and look at her, now she's fired up. That's better body language, a real sense of purpose after that quarter-time break. She's up to 11 goals.
Contact centre. Offside and defence. Offside. Turn around. Goal tack, turn around. That's it. Contact keeper. Yep. Dragons intimidation, goal defence.
Still the Jamaican girls, the Sunshine Girls, lead it by 3. So we're going goal for goal in this second quarter. Harton has scored 5 from 5 in the first 5 minutes. Needed a lift from her, and they've got it.
In these close encounters, it's just those little errors that can turn a game. Oh, Cookie got a elbow to her mouth.
And the confidence is just starting to flow for Harton. They close to within 2. Thompson lets it rip. Aitken's too far out to score. Keeps her back to the post. Thompson again.
Goal defence contact. Where you are. England.
Advantage contact. Goal defence contact. Goalkeeper contact.
Bumper cars in the circle down there.
Oh, it's Facey just a hip and shoulder on Jo Harton. That won't rattle her. She's pretty tough. English fans watching on.
Wing defence, leaning into her. Goal third.
On against Guthrie. Off the ball.
Back with the wing defence.
She's had a great ANZ season. He's definitely bringing it into this England side.
Contact. Goal defence.
Serena Guthrie played with the Northern Mystics this year and was awarded the best new talent in the ANZ Champs. And she is on cue. Guthrie, Greenway, into Harton, but great defence.
See Tamsin a bit dirty with herself.
Bad destruction goal shooter.
Played by Facey. Beckford, Thompson loses Clark in the pocket. Can she control the ball? She does.
Goal defence, back arm around. Goal defence beside and away. Face up, goal defence. Hold tight. Jamaica. Vantage wing defence obstruction.
So Williams uses Beckford and then Thompson again. Paula Thompson, the vice-captain of this team. The captain started on the bench, Nicole Aiken-Pinnock. Oh, good hands by Guthrie. Great anticipation.
A great vision in terms of it, and she's got the speed to burn with it.
Now they need to convert from yet another turnover. Haven't had too many chances to pick off easy ball from Jamaica. Oh, and it's against Cookie. Gee, Harton doesn't want to shoot that ball, does she? Not from mid-range or further out. And when it comes down that quickly, it's really hard to stop Aiken until finds herself out of position.
It's great to see that they're actually using their goal attack and back foot as well. You could get carried away and just keep giving it to Aiken under the post. Great turnover there.
And Beckford obviously has that confidence. She knows that her teammates have got the confidence in her to go to the post. Standing, as we said, just 173 centimetres. That's better from Harton, edging her way closer to the post.
Vantage breaking wing defence.
She's up to 14. One-on-one under the post with Facey. Make that 15. Yes, Harton. Jo Harton just lifted her leg, did she? Yeah, like a kicking motion. I don't think Facey appreciated the movement.
I think she stood on her foot. I think she stood on Harton's foot. And Harton wasn't happy.
Just
Great
letting her know
turnover.
about it. Oh, so there's a bit of spice under the English post.
Vantage contact wing defence.
Goes to ground.
Vantage contact.
Geez, they mean business. And again, they've gone again. Harton, and this time Williams.
Probably needs to be told to tidy it up a bit. It's probably getting a little bit dangerous down there.
A little bit willing. Oh, and look at Jo Harton firing up. Trying to fire up the team. A quick couple of goals they've been able to peel off, and they're back within this. So you're right, Facey just stood on her toe, and Jo Harton just letting her know all about it. She didn't appreciate that attention. Timeout's been called by the vice-captain, Paula Thompson, for Jamaica.
My way, my way.
England starting to find some spirit. It's just starting to bubble to the surface, Tema Parabailey, after a bit of a slow start for them.
And it's just those little turnovers that we've been speaking about. Just need to keep them in position and put them through the hoop.
Like this is a genuine injury concern for Paula Thompson, and that she will come from the court.
That's going to be a big loss for Jamaica. She's definitely the linchpin in that middle.
Limping, she's got the right shoe off and just limping off the court. So a concern with the lower right leg for Paula Thompson. And she has provided, certainly been the real engine room in that mid-court. Oh, look at that, fantastic move.
Contact centre.
It's Williams
Contact
for Jamaica.
And Nicole Dixon has replaced Paula Thompson in that centre.
The youngster.
Contact goalkeeper.
Nicole Dixon, just her fourth test for Jamaica.
Come beside her.
So they lose a whole heap of experience in Paula Thompson, and it could prove very pivotal,
Where you are.
that moment in the game.
Great confidence by Dixon, who's just come on to let that ball go into Aiken. But once again, I suppose if you've got her under the post, why wouldn't you?
Oh, Guthrie, quick off the mark on the transverse line.
And that's what we've seen from her time and time again in the ANZ Championship, playing for the Mystics.
The English fans just starting to find their voice. Oh, that's a lovely ball by Greenway into Harton, and they are fired up now.
That connection that we talked about in the first quarter is definitely starting to surface.
Juggle, not to be for Harton, and Jamaica are away, and they're moving it quickly. Look at Beckford go. Speed to burn.
Ability to keep balance and not drag her foot.
Just step back, shooter.
I mean, they've just got athleticism right across the court, but you look at Beckford and that agility,
On the shooter.
and then Romelda Aiken and the height and the muscle that she
Goal defence,
provides.
can you turn around
Just give me a
straight?
little bit of their gene. I like the height one, thanks, and the speed and the jump.
You did all right, Tamapara, you did all right. So a settler for Jamaica, they lead it by 2,
Advantage contact,
just as
goal
England was
defence.
pushing and pushing.
Advantage obstruction, centre. Contact, goal
You see England change their defensive style. They dropped 2 back on Aiken, which didn't work, so now they've got Chambers out there doing her 3-foot mark, trying to create that ball to go higher to allow mental time to come around and have a go at it. Oh, great vision from Harton. Saw that the ball was going to be in flight, and
Well, bodies on the line.
it's interesting because I don't think it's intentional. I think it's competitiveness, but it needs to be to the ball and not to the player.
And a nice show of sportsmanship as well, because Williams just turned around to Guthrie and just a low 5 just to say, hey, are we cool? But it is getting very willing at the moment. Oh, good take by Harton. She's off balance and she's caught one high. Oh, there's big hits right across the court everywhere you look at the moment. And here's Williams, all in the back of Guthrie.
She's going to do a hurdle over top of her.
Putting it all on the line. Guthrie, oh, what about the athleticism and the vertical leap? Spot on. And this will bring the English fans to life if they can score at the end of this. Cookie, yes, no. Oh, well done by Jamaica.
Cal, you don't, in a World Cup series, you don't get to see this type of netball until crossovers, and it's so exciting to see it on the second day of the tournament.
Day 2, Temapara's out of her seat already.
Advantage break when you attack.
Advantage contact and offside.
Despite everything that's happening,
Advantage obstruction.
it's Jamaica still by 3 goals. England looking to eat into this margin. Careless turnover. Sloppy play.
Obstruction wing defence.
Great little matchup this, isn't it? Williams and Guthrie.
Ball goalkeeper.
Jamaica now has 15 goals. Been outscored by Joe Harton, who has 17.
Look at the attempts. England have one more attempt than Jamaica, but they're behind.
Goal defence obstruction. Arms out.
Gee, there's a lot being said out there at the moment from both teams.
Goal defence.
A lot of voice, a lot of instruction and a lot of encouragement. Beckford, such composure. She is cool.
She's a seasoned campaigner, isn't she?
20 years old. Harton got a bit of confidence about her. She went for the shot. Still a little wobbly in those attempts. She's now 17 from 21 at 81%.
Deliberate obstruction goal shooter. Yes, yeah.
So half-time here in a highly entertaining and physical battle between the world number 3 England and the world number 4 Jamaica. And there's not much in it. It's Jamaica 22 to England 28 to 23.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is all about the fans here at the Netball World Cup. I'm facing ANZ Netball Nation. They're saying to get your game on. Now we want to see who's got the game face on, who's showing their true colours. Now we know huge day of netball, so lots of different teams are in here. So instead of trying to pick it from here, we thought we'd get a 108 test legend, someone who got her own game face on because she's nice as pie off the court. Yet when she was shooting, she was a little bit of a psycho, but we all love her nonetheless. Two-time World Cup winner, ladies and gentlemen, Catherine Cox.
Thank you, Pete. Very brave to call me psycho from down there. I'll come and see you later. Well, yes, it's been a very big day of half-time entertainment. We've done lip-sync comp, we've done dancing comp, and now we're going to show your game face. So my contestant I have found, what's your name?
Amelia.
And where are you from, Emily?
Cheshire in England.
Well done. And she's been practicing her game face. So are you ready? Straight down the barrel of the camera. That looked a little bit serious. Maybe we need to see an aggro game face. Have another go. Congratulations, we have got a great little prize pack for you. All sorts of goodies in there to have a play with. Well done. Thanks, Emily.
Great stuff, winner, and thank you, Cat Cox, ladies and gentlemen. Great to have a legend in the crowd as well, like Cat Cox. If you would like to win, you can get your game face on as well. All you need to do is take a photo of you showing your game face, showing your true colours and support your nation. Put it on social media, hashtag NWC15 to find out more. And the prizes, which also include tickets to the final here, or to the Constellation Cup later this year. Get on to netballnation.com/NWC. Really entertaining game going on. So very good singing up the stands as well. It's great to have you in here for the Netball World Cup.
So Jamaica with their nose in front against their rivals England at the halfway mark of this all-important pool match. And they have got their biggest lead of the afternoon. They lead it by 8 goals. It's 28-3. Temapara Bailey.
Yeah, a couple of things that stand out for England was the turnovers. They had 19 turnovers, and also the attempts, and the shooting accuracy isn't there at the moment.
So you mentioned that, England with 30 attempts, Jamaica with 29, but England with the 7 misses. As we have a look at some of the highlights from the opening half, do they need more from their goal-attacking Cookie? Just the 1 goal she had in that second quarter. She's given them 6 so far. Whereas up the other end, the smallest player on the court, Beckford, has scored nearly as many goals as Romelda Aiken. She's got 13. She had 7 in the first quarter and 6 in the second.
Yeah, which makes it hard for the England defenders to decide who are they going to choose. They dropped 2 back on Aiken, but then Beckford came into play. They switched it up, then Aiken's on again under the post. So they need to do something in that defensive end. Don't just leave it for the 2 defenders.
And when we talk about the Jamaica netball team, we always talk about them offensively, but defensively, they've done really well. What's impressed you about the defensive line?
Yeah, I think that for me, they've kept it within the rules. There hasn't been much umpire involvement in terms of what they've been doing, and just the tightness, the variety, the switch within the quarter from tight man on man to space marking, which is confusing the England attackers, and they haven't got that connection in there.
Well, the English netball team, the Roses, have certainly got plenty of support in the crowd, and they'll be hoping that they'll be able to get up on their feet, find their voice and bring them home in this second half. At halftime, it is Jamaica leading England by 5. It's 28-23.
Jamaican fans, please welcome your team back out to the corner for the second half. England 5 goals, 28-23. English fans, it's time to get loud and welcome your team back to the second half. Show your support and music that England can get back up and win this game.
Welcome back to Sydney Olympic Park. It's day 2 action of Netball's World Cup. And we've got a great game on our hands. Jamaica and England, the world number 3 and the world number 4 team. They've got a great history in the major tournaments going back over the years. In fact, I think Temapara Bailey, they've played in the last 4 bronze medal playoffs, and they've split it 2 apiece. And the last one in Singapore went to England.
Yeah, that's why it's so great to see these two come up against each other. And like I've said before, they're all competitors out there, and it's just those little errors that's going to cost them, and who's going to keep possession and score off it.
So we were just having a chat off air. What can England do to get in front and try and win this game? We thought that Beckford Chambers had been comprehensively beaten by Beckford. The goal attack for Jamaica, who has scored 13 goals from 14 attempts, up there going goal for goal with her teammate in Romelda Aitken, which you don't see too often. So I guess the option would be to bring Sonia McClymber on, the veteran. If you were a feeder on the edge of the circle for England, for Jamaica rather, who do you think would be a better matchup?
Yeah, I'm with you, Cal. I think definitely Sonia McClymber. If I was feeding, I probably would think twice about putting the ball in here. She's quite nimble, and she's got that extra like go-go gadget arm that that I don't think Ebony Beckford Chambers has. So let's see if we're right, Cal.
You can keep an eye on the changes. I'll just recap the score. It was Jamaica leading by 3 at quarter time, 14-11. And they extended that out to 5 at half-time. It is 28-23. So Jamaica's put on 14 goals in each quarter, England 11, and then 12. They need to score a few more if they're going to hit the front here. They haven't been in front since the start of this match. Underway in the second half. Beckford Chambers is on, but she's been switched to goalkeeper position. And you were right, McClymber is on Temapara. The move's been made.
I think that's a great move, but also the other interesting change that they've made in the Jamaican side is they've got Anna Kay Griffiths on, and we've just talked up Beckford at goal attack. So interesting move by the Jamaicans, considering they're 5 ahead already.
And their captain has gone to the bench, Jiva Mentor for England. So don't often see that.
No, you don't, but it's great to see that. It doesn't matter if you're captain, vice-captain, or whatever your status, if you're not playing well, which I thought she was doing okay, you come to the bench.
And we hope that she is at 100% fitness, obviously coming off knee surgery only a few months ago. Guthrie, not quite. So Griffiths, that falls short.
Bella Reid under the post there. In that goal shoot, Aitken gone to the bench.
Changes galore. Harton.
And this is one of the theories that we thought would talked in the previous game with the New Zealand-Australia game. What's your strategy to go into these pool game matches? Do you rest your players? And it looks like, in terms of Jamaica's substitutions at halftime, that they may be considering keeping players and keeping them fit and ready for the next games.
So it's not win at all cost. Having said that, Fowler Reid did come off the bench yesterday and pile on 39 goals in a half of netball. But Griffiths and Fowler Reid under the post. On as well for England.
Contact goalkeeper.
Martin and Housby. Helen Housby able to pick that up. And a timeout has been called by Henry, I think it is, for Jamaica. Yeah, the timeout called by Sasha Gay Henry. Just getting some treatment to her right leg on the side of the court. It's Jamaica leading England by 3, 29-26. So during the Netball World Cup, ANZ Netball Nation is inviting fans to show their support for their nation and get their game face on. Simply upload a photo of yourself in your nation's colours and include the hashtag NWC15. There are 10 daily prizes to be won, including 2 tickets to the Netball World Cup gold medal match on day 10, and that includes flights and accommodation. All you need to do is head to netballnation.com/NWC for more details. Get your game face on. Temapara, you've always got your game face on. So this is a fascinating stage of this match, isn't it? Jamaica in control. We thought they might be able to go on and win it in the second half, certainly dictating play against England, but then mass changes at half-time. Aitken and Beckford, who did so well under the post for them, have gone to the bench. And Fowler, Reid and Griffiths have come on.
Whole time.
Jiva Mentor, the defender.
30 seconds.
And the captain of England has gone to the bench as well. And Griffiths for Jamaica
Please leave the court.
suddenly pulled up a bit short as well, Temapara.
Yeah, it looked like she was holding her quad.
Still at the centre when the time went.
So
it was
she's
still
limping
at the
off. You
centre.
can just see the bottom right of screen. Anna Kay
Still
Griffiths,
at
who's
the
only just
centre.
come on, has limped off. So it's drama everywhere. Beckford suddenly finds herself back on. This match has had a bit of everything.
Balance contact, wing the fence. Balance contact,
Great 3-foot
get the
mark by
obstruction,
Jade
advantage
Clark.
offside.
They need a lot of that so they don't see that pathway into the shooter like that.
You can just see top of screen, Anna Kay Griffiths just slowly walking around the side of the court. Appears to be walking okay now. A moment ago, it was almost as if she copped a nasty cork or something. She was grabbing the top right of her leg. Maybe a bit of a silly strategic move by the Jamaicans. Who knows?
But I can say probably McCloma's knees come up to the top of her leg, so it could have been a cork in there.
Contact, shooter.
So biggest margin has been 5 that Jamaica have led this. Just sense that there's going to be a bit of a twist in the tail here and that England will make a move. It's just a question of when. Fowler, Reid.
A great confident pass, Beckford between McCloma and Beckford Chambers.
Balance contact.
There's the high ball. Fowler, Reid, all 198 centimetres of it. Off hands. It'll be Jamaica's ball. She's a giant under the post.
Contact, goal defence.
So strong. You know, you give a ball into, she'll definitely take it.
Filed on more than 600 goals this season for the Southern Steel. MVP of the New Zealand Conference and the ANZ Champs.
With the centre. Advantage contact offside wing. Goal defence contact.
We've spoken about these two defenders, Facey and Williams in there. They're doing such a great job in confusing the space, which is putting in the feeder's mind that doubt to pass the ball on the first second.
Oh, fumble. We haven't seen too much of that from the Sunshine Girls this afternoon. They've been pretty spot on treasuring possession.
Yeah, the turnover rate is pretty even. 20 turnovers England and 18 to Jamaica.
Advantage contact wing
Team of
attack.
a veteran.
And one of their strengths too is attacking the ball through court and your height, so your ability to let the ball go to her at speed and height.
So England finally converts on a turnover. Back to within 4, but they've got possession.
Contact wing defence. Where you are, centre.
It'll come up to the top of the circle. Jade Clark, little offload into Harton for 2 in a row. Here they come.
There she goes, she's vocal, she's back in the groove again.
It's when she plays her best netball. Another turnover. Oh, Guthrie tries to come in. Greenway couldn't get her hands to it a second time.
She's not going to let it go until she tells her.
She actually was quite smart by Greenway to let it go, because otherwise she would have given the ball up.
That is contact centre.
Pushing for 3 in a row. It's off hands. It'll be an England ball. Come back to the top of the circle.
With the centre. Contact, goalkeeper.
Facey asked to stand out. Now, what will Jo Harton do here, Temapara? Will she back herself in from long range?
I hope she does.
Oh, she doesn't.
She just needs to sink another couple of those and she'll be on fire.
For 3 in a row for England. The fight back is on. Margin was 6. They're back within 2. Harton in the pocket. Bounces it to Clark at the top of the circle. Into Housby, the sub that's come on at half-time. Offensive rebound. Harton for 4 in a row. It's game on.
She's definitely made a difference coming on, that Housby in there. She's offers different things than what Cookie does. Allows Harton to come out of the circle, which then sets her up in the circle.
So Jamaica needs a steadier.
Defence, obstruction, both out.
And Fowler Reid provides it. Palmer.
Bandage offside. Bandage offside.
Martin and Greenway. It's not the first time this afternoon we've seen that miscommunication between them. Henry's going to move it backwards.
This is the control and patience that Jamaica have. They don't care if they have to go right back to the goalkeeper. As long as they've got it in their hands, they're quite happy to do so.
So Facey to Henry.
Goal attack.
Goalkeeper, pause. Pausing.
Beckford, who was
Goal defence.
outstanding in that first half.
Just looking at McCloman, she's trying to move around there, and Fowler Reid's just standing there.
Set the penalty. Here you are. Goalkeeper out of play as well. Interference.
Oh, and a miss. Fowler Reid does it with ease. Closest games like this, Temapara, it's just little things like that can be the difference, can't it?
It sure can, Cal. But what I'm liking about Jamaica's play is some things don't work, so you can get into the space when you don't let the ball go. They just continue to do that, and at the moment, England are hesitant in giving the ball into the shooters.
Coleman's given them some run. Housby. Over the top of the jump of Facey.
Yeah, rebound. One hand turned herself inside out. Unfortunately, threw it away though.
Oh. Henry into the back of Greenway, and Henry just extends the arm out to say, "I'll help you up," and Tamsin says, "No, thanks."
I think they've had enough.
There's a lot of heat, a lot of feeling in it.
Offside, contact centre.
This is just a pool match. Taste of what's to come tomorrow when Australia plays New Zealand. Oh, well done.
Look, I do think the space is there for Harton. I just think the feeders aren't giving the defence as much credit as they are deserved.
So Jamaica's been challenged, but they have responded in the best possible way. They have stepped it up. Well and truly up for the challenge this afternoon.
Goalkeeper, contact. Yes.
Confidence in Fowler Reid to let Beckford take that shot, knowing that she missed it previously.
Just watch this. I'll help you up. No, thanks.
Centre, contact. Where you are. Contact, goal defence.
So Housby has shot 2 from 4. That'll do the confidence a world of good. 20-year-old playing her 13th test for England. Move was made by Tracy Neville to bench Pamela Cookie, the veteran, and bring on the rookie.
Just looking at the Jamaican side, I have to say they look a lot fitter than they have done in previous World Championships. You know, they just look like they're out there. They haven't played 3 quarters already, so it's great to see.
Reed's angry. It's a stare you don't want to get too close to. The hands on the hips.
Game face. She's got a game face on,
yeah.
Kelly.
It's a scary game face.
Advantage outside centre. Centre contact.
Great repositioning by Tamsin Greenway to the top of the circle.
Housby has given them something. Firing herself up. And they remain within touching distance. In fact, this will put them within a goal. Those English fans are getting louder.
Advantage contact. Centre contact.
Just seems they don't look in the circle as much as when Aiken was on. Fowler Reid is in there, and I don't know if that's because of what even the Chambers is doing.
Advance the penalty to centre. Goal defence.
I think McComa got told by the umpire, continual contact. Unlucky, coming around with the outside arm.
And Housby adds the finishing touches. She's given them something. Just has the ability to sort of mix things up.
She definitely has, and I think Williams has called time. It's blood. She's got blood on her fingers.
So an injury time out here with less than 3 minutes on the clock before 3/4 time, and this has just been set up beautifully for the final quarter. It should go down to the wire, Temapara.
It's definitely producing what we all thought would be a fantastic game. It's great to see that England's come back, and the changes that have been made for the England side has definitely proved.
So
brilliant.
England, just having a look at it, England hit the front in the opening minutes, so led by 1 goal. The opening 3 or 4 minutes. And since then it's been all Jamaica, and they've just held them at arm's length, haven't they? They've had that 3-4 goal buffer all afternoon. It got out to 6 in the early stages of this 3rd quarter, but England are not going away, and they're back within 1 now.
And I think down the defensive end, what they're doing well is the centre, and like Jake Clark and Guthrie are doing great 3-foot marking, which is clouding the vision of the feeders feeding that ball in.
So Williams just getting some treatment on her right hand. It happened just off camera after that incident. Fowler Reid taking a big deep breath. She's going to play a pivotal role in this final term as to whether the team can get this win, hold their nerve, and get the win over their arch rivals England and top the pool. Winner will top their pool, and if Australia beats New Zealand tomorrow and extends their winning streak, well then the winner here today avoids Australia in the next round.
But they take on New Zealand.
I don't know what you prefer.
Exactly.
Take your pick.
Advantage contact centre. Contact wing defence.
Crucial final 3 minutes before the last change. Can Jamaica hold on to its lead? It's done all the hard work this afternoon. Victor Chambers and McCloma just trying to talk the umpire into that one. And McCloma with that long reach.
Centre contact, goal
just lost that pathway into the shooter at the moment, to Fowler Reid for Jamaica.
Halsby for goal number 6 in a quarter. An injection of energy Halsby's provided, an injection of adrenaline. One out, Harton, confident on the shots. They've hit the front for the first time since the early stages. And maybe just a bit of belief comes with this lead for the English netball team. Defensively, it's been a great effort to keep Jamaica just to 8 goals in a quarter.
You look at the work that Ebony Beckford-Chambers is doing on Fowler Reid. She's definitely moving. She's got her hands going, confusing that space.
Beckford into Fowler Reid to tie it all up. Feels like this crowd split 50-50 as well. I mean, the English fans are full of voice, but there's plenty of support here for Jamaica. Looping it over the top is Clark into Harton, and they're back in front again. We're going goal for goal in the first real genuine contest we have seen at this year's Netball World Cup. International netball at its best, and it's great to see both teams putting it all on the line.
Great contesting by Guthrie.
Contact with defence.
So there's time here for England to not just take the lead at three-quarter time, maybe get the advantage by 2. Halsby, strong.
Goalkeeper contact, round to the shooter.
Into Harton for a 2-goal lead for the first time today.
Quite a great comeback from England. Down by 5 at half-time. Now ahead by 2.
They've got all the running, they've got all the momentum.
That's experience from all players out there on court.
To make it 3 goals in a row. And it's not to be for Joe Harton. Fans can't believe it, but it is set up beautifully for a fantastic final 15 minutes here at Sydney Olympic Park. It is England 39, leading Jamaica 37. Last quarter next.
39-37 with 15 minutes of the World Cup.
So, Temapara Bailey, how do you see this one unfolding? Because these players have given it their all this afternoon, and it is a tough one to pick.
It is a tough one to pick. I do think that Jamaica, and I've said this before, sound like a broken record, they do need to find that pathway into Fowler Reid under the post. Taking, when Thompson went off the court, I do think that that had an impact on that particular reason. And if we look at the stats there, the shooting accuracy hasn't been that great, but the turnover ball that they've had, the intercepts, they've got 5 intercepts, which has actually closed that gap, and now they're in front by the 2 points. Penalties are much of a muchness in there.
So we have a look at some of the highlights in this third quarter, and Janelle Fowler-Reid, the giant from Jamaica, who started on the bench, came on for the superstar Romelda Aitken at half-time. And she had an impact. In fact, Fowler-Reid, 6 goals from the 7 attempts. But England able to keep Jamaica to just 8 goals in that third term, after Jamaica scored 14 in the first quarter and 14 in the second. That's where the swing came from. That's where the difference was.
Yeah, for sure. And Ebony Beckford-Chambers did a great job defensively to confuse the space of the feeders into Fowler-Reid. And in that last, I'd say, about 3 or 4 minutes, the England attackers started to find their rhythm. They started to find the correct space that Harton was offering in there, and Harton confident to just turn and shoot the ball, and that not only gives her confidence but also her teammates around her.
Okay, here's a question for you, Temapara. I'm putting you on the spot. Does Jamaica want to win this game? How serious are they about it? Because if they want to win it, They will bring Romelda back onto the court. Do you think they want to win this game?
Oh, if I was Jamaica, I would want to win. Whenever I take the court, that's my main goal, is to win the game and win it well. And yes, definitely bring, oh, there you go, Cal, you called it, goal shooter coming back. But I do think they need to bring Thompson back on, and I can't really see in that huddle if she's going to be. But she's definitely the linchpin and the leader through the midcourt to connect the defensive and attacking ends together.
Just 15 minutes of this match remaining.
So the scene is set for a thrilling final term. It's all on the line between Jamaica and England. And Temapara Bailey said in that break, if Jamaica is serious, bring back Thompson, the vice-captain, and bring back Romelda Aitken. Well, here's Thompson looping it into Aitken. They want to win this. They are out to claim top position in their pool, and they want to beat the arch rivals, England. Barely put a foot wrong this afternoon, Jamaica. But England will not go away, and Jamaica with the first goal, it's back to 1.
Now, if we look at the defensive end for Jamaica down that end, the umpire has let a lot of the contesting go, and this is where Jamaica scored a lot of the points.
Great take by Harton. Here's Housby, cool and composed.
She's been good, hasn't she? These younger ones that are coming through have no qualms or worries on who they're playing against, playing at the Netball World Cup. She's been good for England.
Well, this would be one of the biggest moments in her career, because her 13th test for England, just 20 years of age, and making her World Cup debut. Got a half of netball yesterday. That was when the game was won against Scotland, when she came on in the second half. But this is crunch time. And Housby so far is standing up under enormous pressure.
And that's what we've seen with a lot of the teams throughout the last 2 days, is the ability to bring the younger ones up and let them get that experience. And it is for the future, so it's great to see the countries doing that.
So Greenway sharing it around with Clark before eventually going in. Housby looping it to Harton. She's a match winner. She's provided it before, Jo Harton. And they have to rewind 2 years ago when she sunk Swift's hearts in that elimination final, scored the goal that got them through to the finals with a second or two on the clock. She is a big game performer. So too is Romelda Aitken.
She's won a lot of competitions, isn't she? ANZ champ, sorry.
Well, won the 2 titles. I look at Romelda, and I think 6 weeks ago she was running up and down the Brisbane Entertainment Centre yelling out Queenslander. And here she is playing for Jamaica.
Contact.
Harden finds a bit of space. The rhythm and the timing is finally there. It was a slow start. They lead it by 2.
You kind of hold your breath when you're taking the shot, because you know that if it's missed, that could be the turning point. So it's exciting.
It's called pressure, isn't it? That's what the World Cup's all about, the pinnacle of netball. Thompson to Aitken. You know that she will just keep delivering. If she misses, she'll get the offensive rebound. So goal for goal to start this 4th quarter. Absolutely nothing in this one. Martin to the post.
Much more confident. You look at her and you can see in her eyes that she's just looking to the post.
A long way from home.
Beckford was free as a bird under the post. They can never turn fully to look in.
Oh, well done by Beckford Chambers. Hands over the pass. McCloma teaming up with her. Could prove to be a crucial turnover, particularly if England can make them pay up the other end. Housby Yes, she does. Margin is 3.
Great brains by Beckford Chambers. 3-foot mark over a lot shorter player than what she is.
Contact, goal defence.
Martin with strength, holds off Williams with one arm, and takes it with the second. She is up and about, Jo Harton. And this is the biggest lead now for England. It's been a 10-goal turnaround. Jamaica led by 6 in the third term. Now it's England by 4. Beckford doesn't want to take the shot over Beckford Chambers. She's just planted the seed of doubt with that hustle on their last movement forward. So this time she gives it off to Aiken.
Goal defence instruction.
The Elders up to 19 rather. Beckford's got 17. Martin has 31. And Halsby has 8 since coming on at half-time. Make that 9.
It looks as if Henry's tiring a little. Tamsin Greenway seems to have a lot more room and space to move in this last quarter.
Thompson launches the long ball, really makes Aiken work for that.
It's a great save.
And again, that vertical leap. So they remain in touch. 10 minutes to go, 3 goals the margin. And this is why questions have been asked of Jamaica in the past, Temapara. They've got all the athletic ability and all the skill in the world, and it becomes mental. When the heat's on, at times they can be inconsistent.
You're right, Callan. I thought we kind of saw the last of that in that third quarter, because they seemed to be obviously ahead by 5. Some injuries came in, and then substitutions came on, and it just didn't go their way. So who knows?
Having said that, you look at England's history at the Commonwealth Games last year, and their local press labelled them chokers. They crumbled in the big moments. So there's a few mental battles that are being fought out here at the moment. Aiken, Homer, that long reach. Just gone in the wrong spot at the wrong time.
Back with the goal defence.
Beckford Chambers continuing to move.
Goalkeeper.
That's all you can do against one-on-one on Ramona Aiken.
She's missed the one shot for the entire day, shooting in the high 90s. Oh, it's little things like that, it just opens the door. Keeping Jamaica in it.
Advantage contact, goal shooter.
Jade Clark, she's been in a pressure cooker situation for the Swifts against the Firebirds in that thrilling ANZ final only a few weeks ago. Aiken.
Look at that split. Isn't that amazing? And she goes down and looks like she's going to fall over. Her strength and ability to hold those long legs and body, it's amazing.
Back within 2, and they've got possession.
It's goal attack, contact.
Thompson has made a difference since coming on, and Aiken just makes the 2 defenders look second-rate, and they aren't.
That combination, Thompson and Aiken. Thompson has got pinpoint precision in terms of feeding a ball to Aiken with 2 defenders on her.
So back within 1. They will not go away. They're not going to surrender this easily. They've done all the hard work, all the early running, Jamaica.
Goal defence. Goalkeeper.
Still so long to go in this contest. Tracy Neville urging her team on. As a coach under incredible emotional strain. These players would be feeling that. They're playing for her. So brave to be out there coaching after suffering the loss of her father here in Sydney last night. She said she's going to coach out the tournament. And the players will want to get this win for her today. Very stagnant suddenly out there, Temapara. A lot of movement now. Housby.
Goalkeeper, contact.
Yeah, I think Housby and Harton are offering the same option, either both holding or both moving, so they need to go back to the alternate.
Well, it's so going that they got the job done.
Time, goal.
And it's 3 goals and an injury timeout has been called. So England 49, Jamaica 46. We've got 6 minutes left in this contest. And it's another injury concern here for the defender for Jamaica.
Looks like Williams, Evangeline Williams, getting ice to her knee.
They keep dropping into space, keep threatening ball spaces high and deep. Threaten ball spaces high and deep in that attack.
We've got 2 ways. We can finish off this last 6 minutes. We can finish really tentatively, or we can finish as a team to win this thing.
Yeah,
Okay, we've got 2 choices. We are going to turn over more ball in 6 minutes. We're going to do that.
Yes.
So keep working. Do not be afraid to let go of the ball. If it's definite, it is on. So don't panic. Finish like we're champions.
Finish on 3. 1, 2, 3! Finish!
Some strong words spoken by Tamsin Greenway in that huddle. She is the veteran of this team. That's playing international netball, and the message was pretty clear. And there will be a change for a couple of changes, in fact. No, just the one change. Facey comes back on for Thompson. Six minutes to go. It has been an arm wrestle all afternoon. Jamaica's led for much of it. Got out to a 6-goal lead in that 3rd quarter. England hit the front. And they led by 2 at 3-quarter time, and now they're trying to hold their nerve. To give them a bit of breathing space. Well, the umpire's getting plenty of advice out there as to which way.
You notice how he held off saying which way he went until they kept going?
He's got a sense of drama about him, hasn't he?
It's not only the players in this competition.
Jamaica off their cup. They're still in there. This way, goal defence. Keep coming. Yeah. Goal defence. Yeah.
Five minutes to go. Jamaicans can score quickly.
Such a long time. 2 minutes is a long time in netball these days.
What is it, about 4 goals you can score in a minute? So Jamaica looking to set up. Henry. Decisive, hasn't got too many options. We'll come back to Henry.
It's going to go in.
One-on-one, Beckford Chambers.
Plucked it out of the air. Replay ball. All the drama, Cal.
You don't see Romelda do that too often.
Advantage contact goal shooter.
Oh, Henry looks a bit ginger there.
England, sideline.
So England can reset and go again. 4-goal lead would make things just a little bit difficult for Jamaica. Harton doesn't want to go to the post. Gets it again. She's been pushed and shoved from every angle, Jay Harton. And she makes it 4 goals. Just maybe they can see the finish line in sight.
Obstruction, goal defence, centre third. Hold tight. Centre third.
both. Everyone's got an opinion out there at the moment.
Macloma probably needs to be more disciplined. You don't want to give away unnecessary penalties.
So they double team Romelda. Beckford, who's been great, didn't want to go to the post, and a penalty. So it's easy pickings for Romelda. And they're breathing down their neck with 3 minutes to go. Margin is 3. Oh, great pluck. One-hander by Harton. Back and forth with Greenway. Odd fall short. All-important rebound. It'll be England's ball from the baseline. Housby will take it.
Vantage contact and offside. Goalkeeper, contact. Beside her.
Gee, she's been good, hasn't she, Housby, coming on?
She's shot 10 goals, and that is 11. Holding her nerve, Helen Housby. So 4 goals the difference with 2 minutes to go. Just a tangle of legs there between Thompson and Clark. She's a tough customer, Thompson.
She's definitely the slightest of players, but
never looks rattled.
Big heart and a big engine.
Romelda makes it 3. And it will be England's centre pass. Now they can't afford a turnover. I think just some stern words said from the umpire to Macloma. Now this is pressure. How does England respond? They've been in these tight situations before. 12 months ago, they lost by 1 goal to New Zealand at the Com Games. They lost to Australia by 1 goal. They've been questioned in these tight, tense situations. With the new coach in, Tracy Neville, can she make a difference? 1 minute left.
Throw an outside.
Jamaica needs to be wary of the time. They can't do any unnecessary contacts. That takes up time, setting the penalty and then going again.
Clark. Housby calls for it, demanding the ball, twisting and turning is Harton. Eventually they go to her. She doesn't want to shoot the long-range bomb. She edges closer. And Jo Harton might just provide the knee buckler. Is 4 goals enough of a lead with 40 seconds left on the clock?
I think it is, Cal.
You never know with Romelda down there.
Exactly.
So they move it quickly. Romelda doesn't want to waste any time. Aitken adds to the tally. And it will be Jamaica's ball. Rather, it's England's. England, centre pass. Jo Harton, who started slowly, can add the finishing touches. And England's going to get it. England is going to claim victory. They will top their pool. The team that many predict could go all the way and play Australia in the final has claimed a classic victory over their arch-rivals, Jamaica. England prevails. Emotional scenes on the sideline, and these players do it for their coach. The team under incredible emotional strain. Tracy Neville lost her father just yesterday here in Sydney. What courage she is showing, just being here to coach this side today. And after trailing by 6 goals in the 3rd quarter, England win it by 4. The final score 54-50.